If I were to ask you to name a shiny huntable event Pokemon, what would you say? I'm sure Pokemon like Shaymin, Mew, or even Darkrai come to mind, but what if I told you there were some forgotten mystery gifts that could be shiny hunted, ranging from legendaries like Groudon and Kyogre to, Magikarp. Regardless, these special event Pokemon aren't like the ones that are just handed to you shiny, but instead, you'll need the patience and luck to find them. Today, I'm going to be shiny hunting one of these event mystery gift Pokemon. We'll also be going into every mystery gift Pokemon that can be shiny hunted, why this can even happen, and just exactly how you can do it yourself. Now, there's actually a handful of Pokemon that can be shiny hunted from mystery gifts. Depending on the game, there's always a 1 in 8,192 chance in Gens 5 and below, or a 1 in 4,096 chance in Gen 6 and up that they can be shiny. There's a ton of cool Pokemon in this list, but of course, I decided on doing the coolest one of them all, Magikarp. Okay. The reason I chose him was because he's a very easy Pokemon to hunt compared to the rest of them, which we'll get into. In terms of the Pokemon you can shiny hunt via mystery gifts, there's exactly 21 different species available to hunt with no other tricks involved. Starting as early as Pokemon Black and White, the Pokemon available in these games include Pikachu, Sceptile, Blaziken, Swampert, Ludicolo, Gardevoir, Milotic, Walrein, Metagross, Salamence, Kyogre, Groudon, and Piplup. The next games to introduce shiny huntable mystery gifts are Pokemon X and Y and Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. These games house the single Pokemon I'm gonna hunt, being Magikarp, which is the only shiny huntable mystery gift to exist in these games. Lastly, Pokemon Sun and Moon are a pretty special case, as these Pokemon all come from eggs and have to be hatched. These Pokemon include Goomy, Moraine, Oranguru, Passimian, Turtonator, and Drampa. It's also important to note that these eggs aren't boosted in any way, and can be shiny at the 1 in 4,096 chance. Anyway, here's the big question. Why can these specific Pokemon be shiny hunted and not any other mystery gifts? My best guess is due to the fact that there simply isn't any enforcement on making sure the Pokemon are set to never be shiny, which we call shiny locking. I'm sure most of us are familiar with that. Anyway, the way most Pokemon games shiny lock Pokemon is by manipulating the personality ID that's generated for the Pokemon, so that it will never result in a shiny. In these specific shiny huntable events, however, the PID never goes through this check. This means that if the generated PID happens to result in a shiny, it won't be forced to a non-shiny PID. Well, now that we know what mystery gifts can be shiny hunted, like previously mentioned, I decided to hunt Magikarp in Pokemon X and Y. Now, obviously, I can't go back in time to 2015, head to the Hiroshima Pokemon Center in Japan, and casually pick up this mystery gift, so how exactly am I gonna do this hunt? Well, if you have a modded 3DS, you can actually inject this mystery gift into your game file, just as if you picked it up back in 2015. Now, of course, we're entering a bit of a gray area here with the whole injected mystery gift thing. Some people might call it cheating, and hey, I get it. But it's not like we're using an action replay to just flat out give ourselves a shiny legendary or something. The process to get the event might raise some eyebrows, but keep in mind we're still going through the long and tedious process of shiny hunting the Pokemon at a 1 in 4,096 chance. And remember, shiny hunting is supposed to be fun. So how you choose to hunt is entirely up to you. Also, shiny hunting a Pokemon in a Cherish Ball? Pretty damn cool if you ask me. Anyway, after setting that all up myself, it's about time to start the hunt. Shiny! Oh my god! Shiny event Magikarp! Holy crap! Dude, no way! I almost soft reset that. Holy crap! Dude, let's go! Holy crap! Oh my god! 950, dude! Oh my god! That is awesome, dude. Let's go. Shiny event Magikarp. I didn't see the nature when I got the shiny. I backed out pretty fast. But I gotta guess rash nature, of course. It's mild. Dude. Shiny event Magikarp, dude. Let's take a look at it. Okay, let's check it out. That's a normal Flabebe. Shiny Magikarp. In a Cherish Ball too, which is beautiful. Why you not looking at me, bro? Come on. Look at me. Hello? What's up, dude? I pet you. I pet your big forehead. Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to hit you. Yo. I touch your lips. Well, I can now say I am the proud owner of a shiny mystery gift Pokemon literally no one has. But you know what would be just as cool as the shiny? You liking this video and subscribing, of course. It really helps out a lot, and we're so close to hitting 10,000 subscribers. Also, I just created a brand new Discord server, which you should definitely consider joining using the link in the description below. But I'm sure if you've made it to this point in the video, you're actually interested in how to do this hunt. Well, lucky for you, I'll tell you exactly how. Please just make sure to follow each step very carefully. Alright, well, the first thing you'll need is a modded 3DS system. Now, this video isn't a tutorial on how to mod your own 3DS, so I've linked a reliable guide in the description below. Please don't follow any other tutorial since you risk the chance of breaking your 3DS. Secondly, you'll need the Checkpoint app installed on your 3DS, and I've also linked a guide for that in the description below. The third thing you'll need is the Wonder Card of the mystery gift Pokemon you'd like to hunt. I've compiled a list of every single one of them in a Google Drive file, which you can find in the description below. The fourth thing you'll need is PK Hex downloaded on your computer, which I have also linked in the description below. Finally, you'll need a compatible game depending on your chosen Pokemon, which includes Pokemon Black or White, X or Y, Omega Ruby or Alpha Sapphire, and Sun or Moon. You can technically use Black 2, White 2, Ultra Sun, and Ultra Moon for these hunts. However, since the original events were intended for their prequels, transferring them into Pokemon Bank might not work. Once you have all that set up, it's time to start the process. Firstly, make sure to insert your chosen game cartridge into your modded 3DS. Once it pops up on the home menu, you're going to want to head over to the Checkpoint app so we can back up your save file. Once inside of Checkpoint, you may have to wait a little for your cartridge to show up in your list of games, but once it does, scroll over to it and press A. From there, press A once again to select New, which should cause a pop-up to appear on screen asking if you want to back up the save. Say yes to that prompt, and from there, name the file something you'll remember. Make sure after naming it, it says it is properly saved to your disk, and once it does, close out of the Checkpoint app and power off your 3DS system completely. Once powered off, eject the SD card from your 3DS and insert it into your computer. From there, open your SD card's files. Once inside, go to 3DS, then Checkpoint, then Saves, then select the file of your chosen game. From there, you should see a folder matching the name you gave your backup save. Once found, open up PK Hex and drag the save file you see into PK Hex. Once the save file is loaded in PK Hex, head over to SAV, Mystery Gift, then select Import. From here, make sure you've downloaded the Wonder Card for the Pokemon you want using the link in the description below, and select that file and import it into PK Hex. From there, right-click the squares you see below and select Set for 5 of the slots. Once set, hit Save. From there, go to File and select Export SAV. From here, navigate back to your game folder where you should see your old backup folder, and create a new folder with a new unique name. Once created, enter that new folder and select Save. You should get an alert telling you that the file was exported properly. Once properly saved, eject your SD card and put it back into your modded 3DS. Turn your 3DS on, and make sure your chosen game is still inside the 3DS. Then head over to Checkpoint and open it up. Once inside, scroll over to your chosen game and press A. Then scroll down to the file containing your exported save from PK Hex, press A, then a pop-up should come up asking if you'd like to restore your save file. Select yes. After some time, Checkpoint should let you know that the save was successfully restored. After that, you can boot up your Pokemon cartridge, head to the Pokemon Center, and you should see the delivery man there waiting for you. Make sure to save the game before interacting with him at all. After saving, you're free to collect all 5 mystery gifts. Check your party, then soft reset the game if none are shiny, and repeat. Hopefully that explains everything, and you're now ready to start your own hunt. And there you have it. That's every shiny huntable mystery gift Pokemon you can hunt. This was a super fun project to work on, and I hope you learned something new, or maybe even are thinking about getting one of these shinies yourself. If you've enjoyed this video and want to see more just like it, consider liking the video and subscribing. If you want to join a community full of shiny hunters just like you, consider joining my Discord using the link in the description below. If you're interested in seeing more videos from me, check out this video on screen where I showcase every single uncatchable shiny Pokemon that's possible across the entire series of games. With that all said and done, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all later. Happy hunting.